Curtis Calhoun here with MMA News. Right now, I am joined by Bubba Jenkins. Bubba, how's it going? A couple days from the fight, man.
I'm going good, man. Feeling good. You know, one more sleep to weigh-ins, two more sleeps till we get a knockout. So I'm feeling and looking and acting good.
You talked a lot about after your last fight about how that third round was kind of the focus in terms of finishing strong. Just kind of talk about your last performance. How do you feel like you finished, and kind of looking forward to that?
I felt like I finished well, man. I think I hit him a lot more in that third round, precisely because I only had one scope to look at him through. So, you know, I had to be more accurate. But I felt good about it. I felt great in the third round. I felt like, you know, if we had to, we could have fought championship rounds that fight. And I'm excited to put on another show. Me and Dewey have been working on a little bit of blood in the water techniques. You know, I got the guy hurt a couple times, and you know, now that everyone's got 3 points, it behooves me to try to get that extra point in there. So, or those extra points in there. So we're gonna be looking to, you know, clean up the clock and clean up all the points that are out there.
You've talked a lot about kind of your change in terms of your mental approach to fighting this season compared to last year. Just kind of talk about, just kind of elaborate a little bit on that, and where do you feel like you are mentally this year in terms of your mental preparation?
Yeah, mentally I'm at the top of my game, man. I'm more locked in. I'm more serious about different trainings and different times. And, you know, I got some of the hungriest guys in the gym with me, you know, and Dewey pushing us all at BKSS. It's just an amazing atmosphere to be in. So if you're not locked down, if you're not locked in, if you're not, you know, there seriously, you can get passed up or beat up. So you got to be in the right frame of mind. You got to be in the right place at the right time so you can always perform at the opportunities that you want to have.
We saw in your last fight kind of the development of your striking really coming to show. Just kind of talk about your hands. Where do you feel like you are in terms of your confidence with your stand-up, and especially this one too?
Yeah, my hands are becoming what my wrestling used to be. You know, when you start to see a little bit of my personality poke out during my striking, you start to understand that I'm becoming way more comfortable with who I am as a stand-up striker, as an artist, as a mixed martial artist, as a combatant. And once that happens, the whole world is going to be in trouble.
And then last question for me, you've been working a lot with Marshall Inu. Just kind of talk about your involvement with them and how important that is for fighters, and what you got coming up with that.
Well, I'm not the biggest guy on crypto and things like that, but I'm really huge on supporting the fighters. You know, us fighters, we do a lot, and we have a lot of not only other people to support, but, you know, a lot of people support us. And the fact that Marshall Inu does what they do and helping fighters get to that extra bag, helping other people get to crypto and, you know, move the finances in the way of the fighter, it's something that is not only huge to me, but it's huge to all fighters. And I'm a guy that advocates for more pay for the fighters, just more leeway for the fighters. I created a thing called Tip a Fighter where you could tip fighters and things like that back in the day, and we put that on the side. But to see how people are trying to now see that flaw in the pay structure and try to implement a little bit more bump in that is awesome to me.
All right, well, I appreciate it, Bubba. Thanks for the time, man.